teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense operating from the pistol. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Takes it to the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. To throw, it's Lagway. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Wideout's now clustered. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And they hand it off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense, but ball right at midfield. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The Florida offense retakes the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Florida 10, South Carolina 0.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. This is the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Made the catch, but he was surrounded during not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Sturdivant. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. We bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Florida. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with BAT right down the middle.
South Carolina, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Sellers. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. Really tasteful. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Going after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the 1st down in the process.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be 1st down. To the air, it's Sellers. Pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Great cut there. Breaking tackles and going. They make the tackle with that swing pass call worked out. They gain the 1st down yardage.
Boy, another positive positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A much-needed counter-punch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
You make the extra point, cutting the lead to 24-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They'll run it here. Finding some room at the 25. He's in the clear. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, he coughed it up after getting enough on that third down. He had a chance to move the chains. This is why coaches emphasize not trying to do too much yourself.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield. And this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
And the Gamecocks line up with a first and goal. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. If it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Now we'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Test the middle of the defense. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. To throw, it's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
South Carolina, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16 with it better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On the ground, it's Ball.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To the air. It's Lagway. He's looking deep down the middle. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
South Carolina, 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. That's caught. It's Bennett. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Running with purpose. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Grab down the middle, it's Bennett. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gators.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the PAT puts them on 17 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's the running back in the flat. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris. And he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Sellers. Close to the tight end. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still a 17-point lead after that miss. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get... yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Throwing off play action. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Finds his man. It's Harbor. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a...
And here comes a deep shot. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Goes down after the catch. That's a solid gain, but still not enough for the first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws.
The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. And the Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
It's 2nd and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. Back to throw. It's Lagway. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Florida. They are pouring it on now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it. First play of the drive now from the 25. Toss play. Back heads to his right. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. Wants to throw it. Quick throw, testing the middle. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. On the run here. Lets it go. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
You talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4th. Design quarterback run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. And now the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're looking down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Quick juke. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball.
Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what will return after the takeaway?
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Ball. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll just get rid of it. So, second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick throw to the left. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Gators. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
South Carolina, 21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play. So now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Sellers. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Caught at the 30. Still on it. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28.
Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. A deep shot right down the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He'll hand it off. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Gamecocks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Florida, 55. South Carolina, 35.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. No run. Hand it off to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss of the puck.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
QB decides to keep it here. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Muscles past the defender. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Fresh center down to the offense after that first down completion. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. A quick spin move. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. You look so comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they...
And it's picked off in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up at their own 7. Fights through a tackle. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away.
South Carolina, 35.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The completion sets up a second down play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Hit as he throws it deep. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
South Carolina, 42.
Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Working clock with the ground game. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Tackle made after just a short game. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Deep shot toward the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance.